Close your eyes now. Let your body sink into the bed. There is nothing you need to do right now. There is nowhere you need to be. The day is over. The tasks are finished. The world outside has slowed down, and now it is time for you to slow down with it. Take a deep breath in, filling your lungs with cool, calming air, and as you exhale, let go of the tension in your shoulders, your neck, and your jaw. Imagine a wave of relaxation washing over you, starting from the top of your head and flowing down, down, all the way to the tips of your toes. You are safe. You are warm. You are ready to rest. Tonight, we are going on a journey. Not a journey that requires effort, but a journey of pure drift. Imagine yourself standing on a quiet, old-fashioned train platform. It is night. The air is crisp and cool, smelling faintly of pine trees and rain. The station is small, lit by the warm, golden glow of vintage lanterns that hang from wooden beams. There is no one else here. It is just you and the peaceful silence of the night. You look down at the tracks, silver lines stretching out into the darkness, disappearing into a forest of tall, shadowing trees. In front of you waits a magnificent train. It is a classic steam engine, painted a deep midnight blue, with polished brass fixtures that gleam under the station lights. White steam puffs gently from the engine, creating soft, rhythmic clouds that drift up into the starry sky. This is the sleep train. It travels to the Valley of Stars, a place of perfect tranquility. You step forward and climb aboard. The door glides open silently to welcome you. Inside, the cabin is the most comfortable room you have ever seen. It is private, just for you. The walls are paneled in rich, dark mahogany wood. There is a large plush armchair covered in soft velvet, positioned right next to a wide, clear window. A small lamp on a table casts a cozy amber light, making the room feel like a sanctuary. You sit down in the chair, and it supports you perfectly, hugging your tired muscles. You reach out and pull a soft wool blanket over your legs. You are settled. You are ready. With a gentle lurch, barely felt, the train begins to move. Chug, chug, chug. The sound is slow and rhythmic, a steady heartbeat of steel on steel. Clack, clack, whoosh. Clack, clack, whoosh. It is a hypnotic sound, a lullaby of motion. As the train leaves the station, you look out the window. The golden lights of the platform slide away, replaced by the deep, soothing blue of the night. The train picks up a steady, slow pace. It is not rushing. It creates a rocking motion, side to side, back and forth. This gentle swaying soothes your nervous system. It feels like being rocked in a cradle. You lean your head back against the velvet headrest and watch the world drift by. Outside the window, a forest is passing. Great ancient trees stand like silent guardians in the dark. The moonlight filters through their branches, creating patterns of silver and shadow on the forest floor. You can see the outlines of pine trees, oaks, and maples. They are still and calm. The train winds its way through the woods, the rhythm of the wheels echoing softly against the trunks. Clack, clack, deep sleep. Clack, clack, deep sleep. You feel your eyelids becoming heavy. The rhythm of the train is syncing with your breathing, slow, steady, peaceful. You watch as the forest opens up, revealing a wide, rolling meadow. The grass is tall and ripples in the night breeze like a silver ocean. fireflies are dancing over the fields, tiny sparks of yellow light flickering on and off, on and off. They are like wandering stars that have come down to earth to guide you toward sleep. Far in the distance, you see the silhouette of a mountain range. The mountains are dark purple against the night sky, their peaks capped with snow that glows in the moonlight. They look strong and eternal. They have stood there for millions of years, watching over the silent nights. Seeing them makes you feel small in a comforting way. Your problems feel insignificant here. The mountains absorb all worries, leaving you light and free. The train enters a tunnel. The darkness outside deepens, wrapping around the cabin like a thick, comforting blanket. The sound of the wheels changes, becoming a deeper, hollow hum. Hum. It vibrates gently through the floor, massaging the soles of your feet. The darkness is restful. It is a break for your eyes. You allow your eyes to close for a moment, listening to the deep hum of the train moving through the heart of the mountain. You are safe inside. You are traveling through the earth itself. After a few moments, light returns as the train emerges from the tunnel. But the landscape has changed. You are now traveling alongside a vast, calm lake. The water is perfectly still, like a mirror of black glass. Reflecting on the surface is the moon, a full, luminous pearl hanging in the sky. The reflection is so clear you can't tell where the water ends and the sky begins. The train tracks run close to the water's edge. You imagine the cool, fresh scent of the water entering the cabin. It clears your mind. Occasionally, you pass a small, sleeping village. You see a cluster of cottages with thatched roofs. Most of the windows are dark, the people inside fast asleep, dreaming their own dreams. In one or two windows, a candle flickers, a sign of quiet life in the vast stillness. The train does not stop. It glides past silently, a guardian of the night, watching over the sleepers. You feel a connection to them, a shared piece of the night. The rhythm continues. Clack, clack, drift away. Clack, clack, drift away. Your body feels heavier now, sinking deeper into the velvet chair. Your legs are heavy. Your arms are heavy. Your head rests comfortably. The gentle rocking motion is sending waves of relaxation through your spine. It begins to rain lightly outside. You see the first droplets hit the glass. Tap, tap, tap. Then more. Shh, shh. The sound of the rain mixes with the rhythm of the wheels. It is the most comforting sound in the world. The rain streaks down the window, blurring the view of the outside world, turning the lights and shadows into soft, abstract shapes. The world is washing away, leaving only this cozy cabin, this warmth, this moment. The train begins to climb, going higher and higher. You are approaching the Valley of Stars. The air becomes thinner and cleaner. The rain stops as you rise above the clouds. Now, looking out the window, you see a sea of white clouds below you, illuminated by the moon. You are floating above the world. And above you, the sky is no longer just dark. It is blazing with stars, millions and millions of them, diamond dust scattered across a canvas of velvet indigo. They twinkle slowly, pulsing with a slow, ancient rhythm. The train slows down even more now. It is gliding. You have reached the valley. Here, the tracks seem to be made of light. The train floats through a canyon of starlight. The light is soft, not bright. It is a healing light. It enters your eyes and calms your mind. You feel as if you are floating among the stars yourself.
Weightless, timeless. You realize that you don't need to look out the window anymore. The peaceful imagery is now inside your mind. You can let your eyes stay closed. The sound of the train is fading into a soft white noise in the background. It is just a hum now, a hum that says, all is well. You are drifting deeper, deeper into the cushion, deeper into yourself. The train is taking you to the center of your dreams, a place where there is no noise, no stress, only silence and peace. You feel a pleasant warmth in your chest, spreading to your stomach, your hands, your feet. Every muscle is loose, every nerve is calm. Think of the word sleep. Visualize the letters floating in the air. S, L, E, E, P. They are made of smoke, and they slowly dissolve into the night air. With them, your last thoughts dissolve too. You are no longer on the train. You are the train. You are the tracks. You are the night sky. You are the silence. Drifting, floating, sinking. The journey is never ending, but you have reached your destination. The destination is rest. The destination is this deep, heavy, wonderful darkness. Let go. Let go of the train. Let go of the view. Just be. Just sleep. The gentle hum of the train begins to change pitch. It becomes lower, softer, a deep vibration that seems to massage the very soles of your feet. The rhythmic clack, clack slows down, slower and slower. The train is gliding now, coasting on rails of pure starlight. You feel a gentle deceleration, a sensation of coming to a perfect, balanced stop. The motion ceases. There is no jolt, only a cessation of movement. You have arrived. For a moment, you simply sit in the velvet armchair, enjoying the absolute stillness. The silence here is different. It is not empty, it is full. It is a thick, comfortable silence that wraps around you like a warm scarf. The door to your private cabin slides open, revealing not a concrete platform, but a path of soft, silver mist. You feel a gentle invitation to step out. You stand up slowly. Your body feels light, almost weightless, as if the gravity of the waking world has been left behind at the previous station. You step through the door and your feet touch the ground, but it is not hard ground. You are standing on a carpet of thick, lush moss. It is springy and soft beneath your feet, cushioning every step. You look around. You are in the Valley of Stars. The air here is perfectly still. It touches your skin like cool silk. It smells of night-blooming jasmine and fresh, clean mountain water. Above you, the sky is a vast dome of indigo, darker than ink, but brighter than obsidian. The stars are so close here, they look like lanterns hung from the ceiling of the universe. Some are blue, some are gold, some are a faint, sleepy red. They do not twinkle rapidly, they pulse with a slow, rhythmic glow. Breathe in, glow bright. Breathe out, glow dim. You begin to walk forward along a winding path. You are not walking with effort, you are drifting. To your left and right are tall, graceful trees with leaves made of silver. They are the whispering willows. As you pass them, their long, delicate branches sway gently, even though there is no wind. They seem to bow to you, welcoming you to this sacred place of rest. You reach out and brush your fingertips against a leaf. It feels cool and smooth. Ahead of you, you hear a sound, a soft, melodic trickling. It is the sound of water. As you round a gentle bend in the path, you see it, the stream of serenity. The water glows with a faint bioluminescent blue light, illuminating the smooth stones on the riverbed. The water flows slowly, lacking any urgency. It is moving towards the sea of dreams, and it invites you to follow. You walk beside the stream. The sound of the water acts as a cleanser for your mind. Splash, ripple, flow. Imagine that this water is washing away any last remaining thoughts from your day, any worries about tomorrow, any memories of yesterday. Pluck them from your mind like dry leaves and drop them into the stream. Watch them float away. Watch them bob on the surface, moving further and further downstream until they disappear around the bend. They are gone. You are free. The path leads you toward a small wooden bridge that arches over the stream. The wood is old and smooth, polished by the passage of time. You step onto the bridge. Your footsteps make a hollow, comforting sound. Thump, thump, thump. You pause in the middle of the bridge and look down into the water. In the reflection, you see the moon. It is huge and full, bathing the entire valley in a milky, pearlescent light. You feel a profound sense of gratitude for this moment of solitude. No phones, no voices, no demands, just you, the water, and the moon. On the other side of the bridge, the landscape opens up into a small, secluded clearing, and there, nestled against the base of a gentle hill, is the cabin of dreams. It looks like it belongs in a fairy tale. It is built of sturdy log and stone, with a roof covered in thick thatch. Warm, golden light spills from the windows, creating inviting pools of yellow on the grass outside. A thin wisp of smoke rises lazily from the chimney, signaling a warm fire inside. This place was built for you. It has been waiting for you. You walk up the stone pathway to the front door. There is a wide porch with a wooden rocking chair, but you are ready to go inside. You reach for the door handle. It is made of brass, cool to the touch. You turn it, and the door opens inward with a soft, welcoming creak. You step inside. The warmth hits you instantly, a gentle, dry heat that smells of cedarwood, dried lavender, and burning oak. The room is bathed in the flickering glow of a fireplace on the far wall. The fire is low, just glowing embers and small dancing flames in shades of orange and blue. The crackle of the wood is a soft percussion to the silence. Crackle, pop, hiss. The room is filled with soft things. There are thick woven rugs on the floor. There are shelves filled with old leather-bound books that contain only happy stories. But in the center of the room is the most inviting sight of all, a large four-poster bed. It is a bed made for deep, restorative sleep. The frame is made of dark, solid oak. The mattress is thick and soft as a cloud. It is piled high with pillows, 2, 4, 6 of them, in cases of cool white cotton. A heavy quilt stitched with patterns of stars and moons is turned down, inviting you in. You move toward the bed. You feel a wave of heaviness wash over you, stronger than before. It is a good heaviness. It is the feeling of a battery that has been used up and is ready to recharge. You sit on the edge of the mattress. It sinks beneath you, holding you, supporting you. You take off your shoes. You take off the imaginary weight of the world from your shoulders.
You swing your legs up and slide under the heavy quilt. The weight of the blanket is perfect. It presses down on you gently, making you feel secure, swaddled, protected. The sheets are cool against your skin, while the quilt keeps you warm. You wiggle your toes, feeling the softness of the fabric. You sink your head back into the pillows. They are soft but supportive, cradling your neck perfectly. You let out a long, long sigh. You are here. You are safe. You are horizontal. Stare up at the ceiling of the cabin for a moment. The firelight casts dancing shadows on the wooden beams. They look like slow-moving spirits of sleep, dancing a slow waltz just for you. Your eyelids feel incredibly heavy now. They are so heavy that keeping them open requires too much effort. It feels so good to just let them close. Close your eyes. Now that your eyes are closed, your other senses heighten slightly, just for a moment, before they too begin to fade. You hear the crackle of the fire. You hear the faint, distant sound of the stream outside. You hear the sound of your own breathing, in and out, in and out. Imagine that with every breath, you are sinking deeper into the mattress. 5, sinking deeper into the warmth. 4, your legs are completely relaxed, heavy as lead. 3, your hands are open and loose, fingers uncurled. 2, your jaw is relaxed, your tongue resting gently on the roof of your mouth. 1, your mind is a blank, calm slate. You are drifting in the space between wakefulness and sleep. This is the twilight zone, the magical borderland. In this cabin, time does not exist. The sun will not rise until you are fully ready. You have hours and hours of blank, empty time ahead of you, a vast ocean of rest. As you lie there, you begin to feel a sensation of floating. It is as if the bed itself is slowly lifting off the floor, not high, just hovering an inch or two, floating on a cushion of magic, drifting, rocking, just like the train, but softer. In the corner of the room, there is a large window. Through the glass, the moonlight streams in, painting a silver square on the rug. If you were to look, you would see the stars outside, watching over the cabin, but you don't need to look. You can feel them. The valley of stars is protecting you. You begin to visualize a color, a soft, warm, golden light. Imagine this light forming in the center of your chest, right around your heart. It is a ball of warm, healing energy. With every beat of your heart, this light expands. Thump, thump. It spreads to your stomach. Thump, thump. It flows down your thighs to your knees. Thump, thump. It reaches your ankles and toes. Thump, thump. It flows up your neck, into your face, soothing your eyes and forehead. You are glowing from the inside out with relaxation. You are a being of light and peace. Thoughts may come to you, random thoughts, images from the day, faces, lists. Do not fight them. Imagine they are clouds passing in the sky above the cabin. You are watching them through the skylight. You see a thought appear. I need to do this tomorrow. You acknowledge it, and then you watch a gentle wind blow it away. It drifts out of sight. Another thought comes. Did I forget to? The wind blows it away too. The sky is clearing. The clouds are gone. It is just the deep, dark, velvet night. You are going down now, down a staircase of relaxation. Imagine a spiral staircase in the center of your mind. It has 10 steps. Each step is covered in soft, white fur. You are at the top. Step 10. You take the first step down. You feel safer. Step 9. Going deeper. The air is cooler here. Step 8. Your body feels twice as heavy. Step 7. Drifting down. Step 6. Halfway there. You are losing track of the numbers. Step 5. So tired. So pleasantly tired. Step 4. Letting go of the last bit of tension. Step 3. Almost asleep. Step 2. Touching the edge of dreams. Step 1. You step off the staircase into a garden of dreams. The garden is filled with mist. It is the mist of sleep. It swirls around your ankles. You lie down in the soft grass of this dream garden. It is the same feeling as the bed in the cabin. The reality and the dream are merging. You cannot tell where the cabin ends and the dream begins, and it doesn't matter. Sleep is coming now. It is rolling in like a tide, a gentle, warm tide of darkness. It covers your feet. It covers your legs. It covers your chest. It covers your mind. You surrender to it. You allow it to take you. You are lying in the soft, misty grass of the Garden of Dreams. The mist swirls gently around you, cool and comforting. But as you lie there, you begin to notice a shift in sensation. The ground beneath you, once solid and earthy, begins to feel softer, lighter. It is no longer holding you down. It is lifting you up. You feel a sensation of pure weightlessness. It is the feeling of floating in a warm, salty ocean or drifting on a summer breeze. Slowly, gently, you feel your spirit body, your dream self, beginning to rise. You lift off the grass, just an inch at first, then a foot. There is no fear, only a wonderful sense of freedom. You are light as a feather. You are lighter than air. You are untethered from the world below. You drift upward, passing through the thin layer of mist. Below you, the cabin of dreams becomes a small, warm dot of golden light, a safe harbor that you can return to whenever you wish. But for now, you are traveling higher. You float up past the tops of the whispering willows, their silver leaves brushing against your awareness like a soft kiss. You float higher than the mountain peaks, the snow glimmering white in the moonlight. You are entering the kingdom of the sky. The atmosphere here is not cold. It is comfortably warm, like the air in a sunroom. The silence is absolute. It is a vacuum of peace. Here, there is no sound of wind, only the vast, expansive quiet of the cosmos. You turn your body in the air, lying on your back, looking up into the infinite depth of the universe. You are now floating in the celestial ocean. It is a sea not of water, but of energy and starlight. You see the Milky Way stretching across your vision, a river of diamond dust. It looks closer than ever before. You feel as if you could reach out and run your fingers through the stars, that they would feel like cool, smooth sand. As you drift, a large, fluffy cloud approaches you. It is glowing with a soft, pearlescent white light, illuminated by the moon. It looks thick and inviting. You drift towards it, and as you make contact, you realize it is solid enough to hold you. You settle down onto the cloud. It conforms to the shape of your body perfectly, softer than the finest mattress, softer than the downiest pillow. It hugs you. You are surfing on a cloud, sailing slowly across the night sky. From this vantage point, you see the aurora of sleep. Great curtains of light begin to dance across the sky, soft greens, deep violets, and gentle pinks. They ripple and wave, slow-motion ribbons of color moving to a silent symphony. Watch the colors. See the green light. It represents healing. Imagine it flowing into your body, repairing tired cells, soothing old aches. See the violet light. It represents deep intuition and dreams. Let it wash over your forehead, quieting your mind, turning off the logic, turning on the imagination. See the pink light. It represents love and safety. Let it wrap around your heart, making you feel entirely secure.
The cloud carries you gently forward, drifting, floating, sailing. You are moving towards a destination known only to your subconscious, a place of total restoration. As you float, you become aware of the rhythm of the universe. It is a slow, pulsing rhythm. Expand and contract.
expand, and contract. It matches the rhythm of your own breathing. You realize that you are not separate from the sky. You are part of it. The stardust in the galaxy is the same stardust that is in your bones. You are returning to the source. You are returning to peace. The cloud begins to descend slowly, drifting down towards a new landscape. It is not the valley you left, but a new place, a place made entirely of crystal and water. This is the lake of reflection. Your cloud hovers just inches above the surface of this vast, still lake. The water is a deep, deep indigo, almost black, but it reflects the galaxies above so perfectly that it looks like you are floating between two skies, one above, one below. You slide off your cloud and gently touch the surface, but you do not sink. In this dream world, you can walk on water, or you can lie upon it. You choose to lie down on the surface of the lake. The water supports you completely. It is warm, matching your body temperature exactly. You cannot feel where your skin ends and the water begins. You have dissolved. You are fluid. You are liquid relaxation. Ripples of peace spread out from your body, moving across the lake in perfect circles. Each ripple takes you deeper into trance. One ripple, spreading out, relaxing your mind. Two ripples, moving further, relaxing your soul. Three ripples, disappearing into the distance, taking you into the void. There is nothing left to think about. There are no words left to say. There is only sensation, the sensation of being held, the sensation of being eternal, the sensation of rest. You notice that in the center of the lake there is a giant lotus flower, slowly opening its petals to the moonlight. It is made of pure white light. It is the center of your sleep. You drift effortlessly across the water until you are resting right in the center of the flower. The petals gently close around you, shielding you from the vastness of space. You are cocooned in light. Inside the flower, it is dim, quiet, and incredibly safe. It is the womb of sleep. You curl up, feeling a profound sense of closure. The journey is paused. The destination is here. You listen to the silence. It is a heavy silence. It presses against your ears like soft cotton. It blocks out everything. Silence, deep silence, eternal silence. Your brain waves are slowing down. They are shifting from the busy beta waves of the day, slowing down to the relaxed alpha waves, slowing further to the dreamlike theta waves, and finally sinking into the deep restorative delta waves. Delta, delta, deep. You are now a seed of consciousness planted in the garden of sleep. You will rest here, growing in strength, recharging in energy until the morning sun touches the earth. But that is a long, long time from now. For now, there is only the night. There is only the comfort. There is only the drift. Sleep is not just an action. It is a place, and you are there. You have arrived. Feel a wave of numbness start at your feet, a comfortable numbness. It moves up your legs. Your legs are asleep. It moves up your torso. Your body is asleep. It moves down your arms. Your arms are asleep. It moves up your neck and into your head. Your mind is asleep. Everything is heavy. Everything is still. Everything is silent. You are safe inside the glowing lotus, drifting on the lake of reflection. Time passes without measure here. It could be minutes, it could be centuries. but slowly the petals of light around you begin to dissolve, not fading away, but transforming. They turn into soft golden mist that swirls around your body. The mist begins to take shape. It forms walls. It forms tall, arching ceilings. It forms rows and rows of quiet, standing sentinels. As the mist clears, you realize you have been transported to a new sanctuary. You are standing in the great hall of the Library of Slumber. This is not a library for studying or working. This is a library for resting. The room is vast, stretching up into the shadows above. The walls are lined with shelves made of dark, ancient oak, reaching all the way to the ceiling. The shelves are filled with books, millions of them. But these books do not contain words or facts. They contain dreams. They contain memories of peace. They contain the collected silence of the world. The air is rich and comforting. Take a moment to imagine the smell. It is the scent of old paper, of leather bindings, of dried vanilla beans, and a hint of wood smoke. It is the smell of stillness. The lighting is low and warm, provided by floating orbs of amber light that drift lazily through the air like slow-moving fireflies. They cast long, soft shadows that stretch across the floor. The floor is covered in thick plush carpets in shades of deep burgundy and navy blue, silencing your footsteps completely. You begin to walk down the long Ansel aisle. Step, silence, step, silence. You run your hand along the spines of the books as you pass. The leather is cool and smooth under your fingertips. You can feel the energy of the sleep stored within them. Some books are thick and heavy, containing long, deep hibernations. Some are thin and delicate, containing light, fleeting naps. Some are bound in velvet, some in cloth, some in gold. You stop in front of a shelf labeled Sounds of the Earth. You feel drawn to a large slate gray book. The title on the spine is embossed in silver, The Book of Rain. You pull the book from the shelf. It is heavy, but you carry it easily to a nearby reading desk. You lay it flat and slowly open the cover. As soon as you open the book, you don't read words, you experience them. From the pages of the book, the sound of a gentle rainstorm begins to emerge. Patter, patter, shh. It is the sound of rain falling on a slate roof in a quiet village. You can smell the wet earth rising from the pages. You can feel the coolness of the damp air. The book is a portal. You lean over it, breathing in the scent of the rain, letting the rhythmic sound wash over your mind, wash away the tension, wash away the noise, wash away the day. You close the book gently. The sound of the rain fades back into the silence of the library. You continue walking. You find a spiral staircase made of wrought iron winding downwards into a lower level of the library. You take the stairs, step down, deeper into the story, step down, deeper into the relaxation, step down, leaving the surface world behind. At the bottom of the stairs, you find the Chamber of Fireplaces. This room is smaller, cozier. The walls are made of warm stone. In the center of the room is a massive stone fireplace where a log fire is burning steadily. It is the perfect fire, warm, bright, and hypnotic. It never burns down, it never goes out. Arranged around the fire are large, overstuffed leather sofas. They look incredibly soft, worn in by centuries of resting travelers. You choose the largest one. You lie down on the cool leather, which quickly warms up to your body heat. You grab a heavy knitted blanket from the back of the sofa and pull it up to your chin.
You stare into the fire, watch the flames dance. Yellow, orange, blue.
They flicker and twist. The movement is unpredictable, yet perfectly calming. It is nature's television. Your eyes trace the movement of a single spark as it rises from the log, floats up the chimney, and disappears into the night. Then another, then another. Spark, rise, fade. Spark, rise, fade. Your breathing mimics the fire, a slow intake of air feeding the flame of life within you. A slow exhale, releasing the smoke of exhaustion. In this library, you are completely alone, but you are not lonely. You are surrounded by the wisdom of rest. You realize that sleep is the oldest wisdom of all. Before there were people, before there were cities, the animals slept. The trees slept. The earth slept. You are just doing what the earth has always done. You are rejoining the natural cycle. You feel a cat jump up onto the sofa near your feet. It is a large, fluffy library cat, gray and white. It curls up into a ball against your legs, a heavy, warm weight. It begins to purr. Purr, purr. The vibration of the purr travels through the blanket and into your legs. It is a healing frequency. The cat is the guardian of your sleep. As long as the cat is sleeping, you know you are safe. The atmosphere in the room grows thicker, heavier. It feels like honey, slow, sweet, golden. It is hard to move your arms now. It is hard to move your legs. They are glued to the sofa with relaxation. You look at the shelves surrounding you in the firelight. You see titles that bring you peace. The history of clouds, the geography of dreams, the science of silence, the art of doing nothing. You realize you don't need to read them. You are living them. You are becoming the master of doing nothing. The firelight begins to dim slightly, turning a deep, glowing red. The shadows in the room grow longer and softer. The world is tucking you in. Let your mind wander back to the train, the rhythm of the tracks. Let your mind wander back to the cabin, the softness of the bed. Let your mind wander back to the lake, the reflection of the moon. Let your mind wander back to the fire, the warmth on your face. Everything is connected. Everything is a circle. And the center of the circle is you, sleeping. You feel a wave of drowsiness that is so powerful, it feels like a physical blanket being pulled over your head. It covers your eyes. It covers your ears. It quiets the last few thoughts bouncing around in your head. Quiet. Hush. Still. You are no longer in the library. You are drifting in the space between the books. You are sliding into the gaps between the seconds. Time is stretching out. 1 second becomes a minute becomes an hour becomes an eternity of peace. You are sinking through the sofa, sinking through the floor, sinking into the deep, warm earth beneath the library. You are a stone buried in the earth, heavy, unmoving, ancient. Rest here. Rest in the library of dust and dreams. Rest in the warmth of the eternal fire. You are resting deeply in the library of slumber, warmed by the eternal fire. But as you lie there, you feel a gentle pull, a curiosity that whispers to your spirit. There is one more level to this sanctuary, a level deeper than the earth, a level where the silence is absolute. You slowly rise from the leather sofa. You move with the grace of a dream, feeling no fatigue, only a soft, fluid motion. You walk toward the back of the library, where the shadows are deepest. There, tucked between 2 towering shelves of ancient encyclopedias, is a door made of thick, polished glass. It has a handle made of smooth pearl. You turn the handle. The door glides open without a sound. Beyond the door is not a room, but a capsule, a clear cylindrical elevator made entirely of glass. It is bathed in a soft aquamarine light. You step inside. The door seals shut behind you with a reassuring hiss, locking out the world above. You are safe. You are contained. The elevator begins to descend. It goes down, past the foundations of the library, past the roots of the trees, past the layers of rock and stone. You are sinking into the depths of the planet. Suddenly, the rock walls outside the glass disappear, and you gasp softly in wonder. You have entered the ocean of time. You are surrounded on all sides by deep, majestic blue water. The elevator is a bubble of air sinking slowly through the endless sea. The light here is dim and soothing. It is a twilight blue, the color of deep sleep. You look out through the glass walls. The water is crystal clear. You see bubbles rising past you, silver spheres racing toward the surface to pop and vanish. Bloop, bloop, bloop. The visual rhythm hypnotizes you. Lower and lower you go. The blue turns to a deeper indigo. The world creates a natural hug around you. The pressure of the ocean is not crushing, it is comforting. It feels like a weighted blanket, thousands of miles wide, wrapping you in security. The elevator comes to a gentle stop. The doors open, and you step out into a vast circular room. This is the underwater observatory. The room has no straight lines, only curves. The walls are made of curved glass, offering a panoramic view of the ocean floor. The ceiling is a dome of glass, looking up into the water. The floor is covered in a carpet so thick it feels like walking on white sand. In the center of the room is a round bed, suspended from the ceiling by silk ropes, gently swaying. You walk to the glass wall and press your hand against it. It is cool. Outside, the ocean is alive with glowing light. You see a school of jellyfish drifting past. They are translucent, pulsing with neon lights, electric blue, soft pink, vibrant purple. They do not swim, they drift. Pulse and drift. Pulse and drift. The vibration of their pulse hypnotizes you. To your left, a forest of giant kelp sways in the water. The long green ribbons dance in slow motion, mesmerizing and graceful. They look like the hair of mermaids. You hear a sound, low and resonant.
It vibrates through the glass, through the floor, and into your chest. It is a whale song. Deep in the distance, a pod of whales is singing the lullaby of the ocean. It is a mournful, beautiful sound that speaks of ancient peace. It resonates with your own heartbeat, slowing it down. Thump, thump. Slows to match the whale. Thump, thump. Deep and slow. You move to the round hanging bed in the center of the room. You climb in. The mattress is filled with memory foam that contours to your body instantly. As you lie down, the bed sways ever so slightly, mimicking the motion of the waves outside, rocking you, holding you. You look up through the glass dome ceiling. The surface of the water is far, far above, just a faint shimmer of moonlight filtering down through the depths. You are so deep that the surface storms cannot reach you here. The wind cannot reach you here. The noise of the traffic, the news, the phone, none of it can reach you here. You are in the safest place on Earth. As you lie there, you notice tiny specks of bioluminescence floating in the water outside, like underwater fireflies.
They twinkle in the darkness. 1 light, 2 lights, 100 lights. Your eyes try to follow them, but they are too slow, too hypnotic. Your eyelids feel heavy again, heavier than before. The water outside seems to be filling your mind. Your thoughts are becoming fluid. They are no longer solid sentences. They are just waves of feeling. Imagine that your body is made of water. Your feet turn into water, dissolving into the bed. Your legs turn into water, clear and heavy. Your stomach turns into water, calm and still. Your chest turns into water, rising and falling with the tide. You are liquefying. You are melting into the mattress. The whale song comes again, softer this time, a whisper in the deep. It tells you that it is okay to let go. It is okay to stop thinking. It is okay to be unconscious. You visualize a color, deep navy blue. Imagine you are breathing in this color. Inhale blue. It fills your lungs with cool, calming darkness. Exhale gray, releasing the smoke of the day. Inhale blue, deeper and deeper. Exhale gray, letting it all go. The observatory lights begin to dim until there is only the glow from the ocean outside. The room is painted in shadows of teal and midnight. You feel a sense of profound isolation, but it is a happy isolation. The world has forgotten you for a while, and you have forgotten the world. There is only this bubble. There is only this breath. You are sinking deeper into the mattress, as if you are sinking through the floor of the observatory and settling into the soft white sand of the ocean floor. Buried in sand, covered in warmth, protected by the weight of the sea. Silence wraps around you. The water supports you. The whales guard you. Your mind is drifting away from the observatory now. It is floating out into the water. You are a spirit of the ocean. You are weightless. You are formless. Drifting past the coral reefs, drifting past the sleeping fish, drifting into the black velvet void of the deep. Nothing matters here. There is no time here. There is only the now. And now is time to sleep. Deep, oceanic sleep.